What is up guys, and welcome to another video. Today I will be showing you exactly how to make money on Red Dead Redemption 2. Now this is a beginner's guide, so if you've been playing Red Dead Redemption Online for the last month or so, it's probably best that you click off this video because you're going to see a lot of stuff that you've probably seen before in other videos, other ones of my videos. But if you're a beginner, if you got Red Dead Redemption over Christmas, you're going to want to watch all of these different ways to make money on Red Dead Redemption Online. Before we get into the video, if you would like to see more tutorials or tips like this, then make sure you hit the like on the video and also subscribe to this channel. I'm getting round about 5 or 6 videos out a week showing you exactly how to make money, how to rank up, as well as different stuff in Red Dead Redemption Online. If this video does well, I will make sure to do a part 2 to it because there are so many ways to make money on Red Dead Online, as well as if you want to see it, drop in the comments down below. I'll show you ways to rank up fast. So the first way and most obvious way to make money on Red Dead Online is to complete the missions. Now when you go in, you will be met with a woman in which she'll start offering you money to go and do different missions so that you can find the killers of her husband. Throughout this, I recommend that you stay honorable. You do not want to go around killing random innocent people. Stay honorable, do the right thing. I know there's a few missions where you get to vote to be honorable or dishonorable. If you vote honorable every time and still it goes dishonorable, that is perfectly fine. That is something out of your control. But if you can help it, stay honorable, because what you'll do is you'll get a set of missions that will go towards the final mission, and the final mission that you do will get you, I think will get you over $100 for completing, which is very good. As soon as you've completed all those honorable missions, there'll be no more missions to do unless you go dishonorable, in which you're going to want to go around in Saint Denis, and this will link to a rank up method that I've got on my channel. I will not go into depth talking about it, but if you'd like to see that, I'll leave a link in the description down below. But what you want to do is just kill a bunch of people, go completely dishonorable. As soon as you become dishonorable, you will unlock another set of missions where you can start getting money. There are only about 8 or 9 missions in total, but by completing all of them, I think you'll get around about $500 to $600. The second way is to do showdown series and races. With races, you can get around about $3 to $10 depending on where you place in the race. I have also got another video on this channel which will show you how to do really well with races and how to win more races in Saint Denis. I've got like a little track where you can go around and I show you how to work out each and every race so you can go around and win it every time. With showdown series, obviously it means that you have to be good. With races, sometimes it comes 50-50, and the last hurdle, what can happen is someone can just get wiped out and all you do is just carry on going through and you can win. With showdown series, it is a lot different. You need to be good at the game. Me personally, I'm not that good at the game. I'm pretty bad at killing people. I get kind of frustrated when I don't get to shoot the gun when I want to shoot the gun, because sometimes you press the trigger and it doesn't fire, and it irritates me because my opponent's quicker than me, but what it actually means is that I'm just a bad player. But pretty much showdown series can get you from anywhere between $4 to $17. I recommend doing the large ones because there's more players. The more players there are, the more money you have to potentially be earning. And like I said, obviously you need to be a good player to get up to those $17, $18, somewhere around there. But if you're a mediocre player like me, what you'll be doing is getting $5 or $6, in which it'll probably be better for you to start doing racing, because if you can get a full lobby of racing and you become first, second or third, normally what will happen is you'll get around about $10, $8, somewhere around there, which is just as good as doing a showdown series, and the races are normally a lot quicker. So what you got to do is figure out what type of player you are and whether or not you're better doing races or you're better doing showdown series. The third way to make money on Red Dead Online is to use the 3 different hunting spots that I'm using right now. The first one is in Blackwater, then you've got one just above that which is the Manzanita post, and then finally you've got one on the complete other side of the map which is just outside Saint Denis. Yes, realistically you can hunt wherever you want, but with these locations what you have is a butcher just right round the corner. The Manzanita outpost, you have to head to Blackwater, but what's in the Manzanita post, you can get bears, cougars, elks, a bunch of different stuff up in that forest. Just outside Blackwater, what you have is bucks, deers, bisons. There did used to be a cougar in Blackwater, but that has been taken away. But you can find 2 cougars in the Manzanita post, which is very good, or you can get 2 different bears. If you go to the Manzanita post, what you're going to want to do is go and get a second horse go and ride that horse, and then your other horse, your main horse, the horse that you own, will follow you closely behind if you whistle, and then you can go to the manzanita post, go and collect 2 cougars or 2 bears, put 1 hide or carcass on one horse, and then the other hide and carcass on the other horse, and then all you have to do is ride the horse that you stole back to Blackwater and sell it at the butchers, and you can get twice as much money for your time. And then obviously the final place is Saint Denis. With this, you don't really need to go and get a second horse. There are a ton of birds around that location, and all you have to do is shoot the birds. There are feathers in this game that can go for round about $1.50 each, and when you kill a bird and it is perfect, what you can do is get 3 feathers out of that, plus 2 bird meat, as well as the carcass itself, making you a ton of money just from one single bird. This goes back to what I was saying in the previous method. If you're not good at showdown series, if you're not good at races, what you can do is just go out, shoot one single bird. If it's the right bird, if you shoot it correctly with the varmint rifle, what you can do is make more money from that than what you can do through just doing a full race, if you're a bad player at races. The 4th way to make money in Red Dead Online is the Cougar Method. Now, what you want to do is go and spawn in Saint Denis. The reason you're spawning in Saint Denis is because it's the furthest point away from where you're actually heading. Go down to the fast travel and fast travel all the way to Tumbleweed. I believe that'll cost around about $11, $13 because it is such a big distance, but don't worry, the first thing you're going to do is go down to Tumbleweed, go all the way to these locations. There's one here and there's one just above Cholla Springs, and what you can do is get a cougar. These cougars can go for about $22 if you get a perfect carcass, a perfect hide, and the meats as well. Selling them all together will get you round about $22, $23 I think, somewhere between there, and all you have to do is alert it, wait for it to start running towards you, and pull out your bow and arrow and shoot it in the face, or you can use a bolt action rifle. As soon as you kill the cougar, take it back to Tumbleweed where there is a butcher's, sell it at the butcher's, and then all you have to do now is go back to the other location. As soon as you do that, take it back to the butcher's again, sell it, and then go back to the previous one. All you have to do is keep on doing this, and it's a bit of a circuit. The other way you can do this is to go and get a second horse again, go to one location, kill the cougar, put on the back of one horse, and then go to the other location, kill it, and put it back on your horse. By the time you go back to the butcher's, sell everything, and then go round again, the cougars will spawn back in, meaning that you can keep on doing this, rinse and repeat, making as much money as possible, $22 to $23 every time you sell a cougar. The reason you're going to spawn in Saint Denis and fast travel all the way to Tumbleweed and not spawn straight into Tumbleweed is because if you spawn in Tumbleweed, what you have is a ton of other players spawned in around you. That is just how online works. The online places you in a position or puts you in a lobby where there are a ton of people in that area so that you're not there by yourself. So if you spawn in Saint Denis, what will happen is you'll be put into a lobby where there is a ton of people in Saint Denis, but then you're going to fast travel all the way to Tumbleweed where there is no one. This way there is no one competing against you to go and get those cougars, and you can just keep on grinding out this method peacefully with no trouble whatsoever. The final way I'm going to show you to make money in Red Dead Online is probably one of the easiest ways. It does mean that you have to set up and make sure that there is no one in the area that's going to bother you. I use Montana River for the first time ever doing this. What you want to do is go and get a deer carcass. It does not matter whether or not it's in perfect condition, whether it's good or poor, as long as you have a deer. Do not skin the animal, just bring the deer to this location. When you bring it to this location, just chuck it on the floor and wait. What will happen is fish will be drawn into the deer, but once they get close to the deer, because the water is so shallow in this area, as soon as fish touch the ground, they seem to just die, which means you can walk around and pick them up. Because they haven't been shot or manhandled in any way, what you'll get is a perfect fish every time. Some of these fish will only be going for about 50 cents, but what you can get is a bunch of different bass which will be going for $1.50, and there are a ton of these. What you'll have is maybe 3 or 4 in a row that will just swim into this and then die immediately. You can go around, pick up all 4 of those fish, and if they're all sea bass, what you're making is $6, and it's just like that. all you have to do is just stand in that area and fish will be drawn in. Eventually at some point it will seem like fish will stop going into the deer. You can either wait, in which all of a sudden a ton of fish will just come over, or you can pick up the deer, drop it again, and it will seem to reset everything and fish will start to go in again. This is a really good method, making you about $50 in round about 10 to 15 minutes, and all you have to do is stand there. There is the problem of if someone sees you just standing about in Montana River, if you don't know, is right at the center of the map. People cross that once they're traveling from Valentine to Strawberry to Blackwater. Anything from there to Blackwater, people seem to go across this river, so it does mean that if you're in this area, someone might go out their way just to go and kill you, in which you're going to want to find another spot. To find one of these spots is very easy. There are a bunch of them across the map. All you need to do is find a place where it's shallow water but it's still deep enough for fish to spawn and swim in. There's a lot of these areas in Blue Water Marsh in which once you go there, all you have to do is drop a carcass down of some sort. Doesn't matter what the animal is. I keep on using deer just because it seems the most efficient in my head. Don't know why. You can put any animal, any large animal down, and all you have to do is just stand there. Eventually fish will come in and you can see whether or not it's deep enough for fish to spawn but still shallow enough that once they get close to the deer or whatever animal you have, it's touching the floor, and as soon as it touches the floor it will die. Anyway, that is the top 5 ways to make money on Red Dead Redemption Online. If you'd like to see a part 2 to this, or even a top 5 ways to rank up in Red Dead Online, leave that in the comments down below. I'll be sure to get round to do that. But anyway guys, I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did enjoy, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, but for now I'm going, so see ya.